If I give you a thin-walled product like this, 5 flatness requirements. How do you arrange the craftsmanship? Let's take a look at this product. The student just got off the plane. The flatness requirements are 5. So far, it has been measured that there are 3 pieces. If you do it, how do you arrange the craftsmanship? Inside the factory. In particular, thin-walled products are particularly common. By the way, what about all the training cases I have here? It's all factory orders, but not the kind you understand. We don't take orders. Although it is a factory order, but we don't deliver. What is done in the factory? What are we going to train? So when the students go out, easier to get started. If you like it, remember to like it, and follow the collection. Avoid using it yourself next time. I can't find this video, just share this product. How do we process it? I hope it will be of some help to your work. Let's briefly look at the structure. It's a thin-walled cavity product. Wall thickness, 3 mm, size 330 x 193. Thickness is 22. Let's take a look at the procedures arranged by the students. It was used twice. 1 shave. There are also 2 light knife techniques. Overall program time is 3 hours. This product is rough and light knife. It took 2 days in total. Let's take a look at its issuance procedure. Use a 16 mm milling cutter for roughening. 10 mm milling cutter. Dynamic processing is used in the clear corner. These are some of the side surfaces he made. There are some pillars left in the middle. Some connecting ribs are used in the middle. The purpose of using connecting ribs? Just to prevent processing this tendon. The side edge of the knife bends this rib off. Open this big surface first, and then do the back. Let's take a look at the program on the back. Replay. On the back, we use layer cutting for processing. Because the back is relatively empty. Plus, use glue to fix it. It's easier to fly off if it's dynamic. Then take out the waste in the middle. Do 2 more mouths of clear corners and it's over. After the actual effect, the finishing will be carried out. Before finishing, give it a flat surface. Because this product is deformed. Let's take a look at the bottom program. When finishing, solve the bottom surface for it first. After that, use an 8 mm milling cutter at the back to enter the medium light. Use some knives in the back for light knife angle clearing. And then we do the last face in reverse. Used an 8 mm milling cutter first. Solve these process bosses for it. After 4 mm resolution, small ones must use a spiral knife. In this way, the tool is pressed on the process boss. The boss is not easy to vibrate more. Then use 8 mm for neutral light. 4 mm clear angle. 8 mm starting light knife. I still use a big knife to cut rough in the back. The way a knife clears corners. And finally, pour the corner. This product is complete. The process is very simple. It's just a box. The key is how to leave the craftsmanship boss. How to judge its deformation. Let's share it below. The machining process of this product. A side we clamp directly in the vise. Use a double vise directly to pull all the top out into place. As for the B side, we use glue to fix it. And cut out all the cavities. Leave 0.5 thickness on the side wall. Just leave 1 mm. Leave some craft bosses in the middle. It is convenient for us to support when we light the knife. After that, it will be aged for 1 night and then refined. After the public rough completion, remember to measure its flatness. See if there is any excess. It was about 0.5 when we finished this test. 0.5 is a little choking. So it is within the range of 0.5. We stayed. 1 mm is more than enough. But some brothers say, "Are you a little nervous about the margin you left here? How much did I leave?" Well, it has a lot to do with your experience. If you leave too much margin, it may be deformed twice in midlight. Then what you did earlier is useless. Experience is actually the product you make in front of you. Accumulate. Precipitate step by step. What about after the time limit is completed? Start finishing. We make this noodle first when finishing. But when making this noodle, isn't it deformed a little too much? We're going to give it a clean cut on the back first. When you put it down, it's more stable. Let's finish this surface first. What about the knives we use? It can't be big at this time. We use a little knife for neutralization. Then use a knife to light the knife. Because of its wall thickness, only 3 millimeters. It's over 300 long. Light knife complete. As for the back, we still use glue to fix it, because there's a gap. So what? Let's find some scrap for it. Flatten this gap and put it on the workbench. What about the side? We can find some scrap for side top fixing. The reprocessing of the whole face is relatively simple. Let's take a brief look at the machining process. Processing completed. Let's engrave. Cut off the glue. And that's it. Let's see the effect directly. The overall effect is still relatively good. This product took 2 days before and after. Open rough and light knife. There was a little problem in the middle. That's when you make the last face. What about the scrap he makes? This surface leaked when performing bottom surface support. As a result, a 6mm cutter is milled up and directly scrapped. As for this product, it hasn't been affected yet. Although the tolerance of this product, I asked him to be. 5 pieces have been measured so far, but 3 pieces cannot be put in. But this back tolerance is out of tolerance. There are currently 5 tolerances for this tolerance. This gap is still a little bit put in here. You can't put it in the middle. Why is that? Mainly because it is glued. Did not do well. The glue is seeping. It causes this surface to slope down a bit. Overall, this product is still a scrap. It's because when he viscose, the method is not well mastered. But I have a feeling he can do it. We've got it covered. A method of secondary opening of thin-walled products. It's just that the technique on the viscose is a bit lacking. After all, it used to be a machine. This is the first time to make this thin-walled product. To be honest, it's beyond my imagination. Alright. Brothers, I will share so much with you today. If you like it, remember to like it, and follow the collection. If you are interested in learning 3, 4, 5-axis programming in depth, whether online or offline, and furniture design, you can view the homepage or private message. We'll talk in the next video.